favorite memory of being a dancer?
Well, I was the only freshman on the original dancers. So I danced 4 years. All of the other dancers in the original ones were sophomores, juniors, and seniors. So I got to dance 4 years. The costumes, I guess one of the things I remember the most is we got new costumes that Jean Reek and Miss Harf, who was the art teacher at the time, she was only there 1 year, 52, 53, I think, and they went to Norway. At least that's what we were told, and they came back, and then Miss Harf must have picked out the material because the costumes were very, well, they were Scandinavian, but they were real artsy colors. They were gold and rusty oranges and reds and stripes and that, which were not what we were used to seeing around Stoughton with the normal reds and blacks. And that. So the first year I danced with some borrowed skirt and my own blouse and black flat shoes we all had to dance in, and a vest that was borrowed from somebody. And then my second year and third and fourth year, I danced with the original costumes that the organization owned then. And I think there maybe only were 4 of them made, because the rest of the dancers had their grandmothers or somebody in town.
So what was your biggest performance that you remember?
Probably the biggest one, I think, at the time. You have to remember we started with just the gym exhibition. That was all we did, and then they set in the Mai, dancing in the street and that. But we only had one. We did waltzes, polkas, schottisches, and Varsovien was one of our first ones. And by the time I got to be a senior, I think they started the oxen dance and the kicking the hat, but there was no tumbling and no any of that, no. And one of the things I remember is if my memory was right, I think all of the first dancers that first year were all dating.
Oh, really?
Mr. Booth asked me and the guy I was going steady with to dance if we'd be willing, and of course we were. And just talking to the other ones, I think they were all dating.